Hey there, so thanks for watching. The title of this video is something along the lines of how to earn $100 from YouTube or Google. And so, yeah, so just stay tuned. I'm going to explain everything on how I earned $100 from YouTube. And I really want to just word it in a very plain, simple English, you know, just easy to understand. So as you can tell, I'm not a I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy with a camera. I carve spoons for a living, just wooden spoons. I've made a few little videos on a few little interesting stuff, really with no skill whatsoever. If you go through my my YouTube channel, you'll see some really horrible horrible videos. And so basically, since within the last year, excuse me, I've earned my AdSense account has about $285 in it right now, so I'll probably do $300 from YouTube and Google this year. And so it's kind of like I really like sharing this because I don't gain anything from you. If you're watching, then I get paid a few cents per 1,000 views. It's really nothing, but I like to help people or to encourage people to do this themselves. So so basically, how to make $100 from YouTube and Google in plain English, just from this regular guy. So basically, you got to make a video. I used my iPhone 4S for a while. I would literally clamp it to a piece of wood, I'd lean it somewhere and do a few test videos and make sure I'm in the scene and whatever. And so I just shared some interesting things. My first video was on a stove called a rocket stove. So it's really nothing fancy. I'm not like, there's not multiple cuts. I'm just like showing the stove, this green barrel, and just explaining some things about it. And but anyways, that's my, that was my niche market. So everybody's different, and yeah, you might be thinking, well, I don't do that. I don't carve. I don't have a cool wood stove in my shop. But there's got to be something about you that you know enough about. And so, for example, if you have a unicycle there, if you unicycle and you're good at unicycling, make some videos about unicycling. Just share some tips, share your own thoughts that that you have that would maybe help someone who's Googling or YouTubing how to unicycle. Just make a few videos, and you know, like some of them no one will watch. You'll watch the views and it's like maybe 2 a day, but eventually you'll hit one right on the button and people will start watching them. So so that's the first part. You gotta get a video that people are watching. Now the second part, which is the easiest, is you have to monetize your video. So what that means is you go into your video manager for YouTube, and then there's a little it's a gray block with a $sign in it, and so you got to click that, or you go into your video settings and you'll have a tab, like there's basic info, I think it's called, and then monetization. And so you click on monetization, and that's basically allowing an ad to play before your video or a little banner at the bottom of your video. So you want that, and so I think you just enable it, and I don't think you have to click anything else. Some of it will say, is there like a product ad in your video? And that's like, you know, if I'm like, oh, by the way, buy this, you know, tape measure. I don't have a contract with anyone, so I don't click that, and you probably don't either. So that's what that is. So yeah, just enable monetization, and then so that will make the ads start playing in your video, or in front of your video. So that's first steps. You got a video, you've clicked monetize, very easy. Second is you have to make that video attractive to people. Now your video can stink, and like I said, watch some of mine with the high views. They're horrible, but I have a cool thumbnail. So for example, I have a video explaining stuff about this tablet. It was having problems with the internet, and I went in the back room of my house, set up my camera like I showed you, clamped it to something, or just set it on a box and explained it, and the quality was horrible, but I hit a good like target. I figured, well, if I'm having this problem, like a lot of other people are probably having this problem, and I figured it out, and it was kind of tough to figure out how to fix it, but it was easy to fix once I knew how to do it. So I just set up my iPhone, recorded, and explained as best I could how to for the the simple person like myself to fix their own. So so basically you gotta have get a nice thumbnail. So if you're a unicycler, you can get someone to take a picture of you or something, maybe unicycling, or your best bet is probably to Google unicycles or something, and just get a cool image, one that your eye really is attracted to, and if you do have Photoshop or something, some photo editor, it helps to like add some words. Like, so find your clip art of a unicycle, have like some text that stands out and is clear and says, maybe the title, how to unicycle or whatever, and so you can put that on the thumbnail. And so in your video manager, go to your unicycle video and upload a custom thumbnail, and yeah, so just make an attractive looking thing, one that people will want to click on. It looks like professional, even though it's not. People still watch it, but you got to get people's eye there. Now the next thing is when people are Googling stuff or YouTubing, like searching stuff, you have to have your wording in the title. Something very common for unicycling is probably just simply like how to unicycle, or maybe how to balance on a unicycle. But anyways, you can kind of like word it creatively where it's like, learn how to balance properly on a unicycle, and then you can have like a dash, how to unicycle. Like you can kind of have like multiple, they call it keywords or key phrases. So if I'm searching how to unicycle, your video will pop up. If I'm searching how to balance on a unicycle, your video will pop up. So it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone, if that makes sense. But then your description, add those keywords that you've used in your description. So learn how to unicycle. I do my best to just explain how to balance properly on a unicycle. So I've used the two keywords or key phrases there. Blah 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 blah, and ask people to subscribe. Ask them to like your video, whatever. Then, so as you're editing your video, there's a thing called keywords, and you have to fill that thing. Fill it to the max with every possible combination of how to unicycle, unicycling 101, unicycling for dummies, how to balance on a unicycle, where to find a unicycle, where to buy a unicycle, what's the best unicycle. Like, just flood it with keywords, so anytime someone's searching stuff, your video is gonna like pop up all over the place. And so that's what you want. And so there you go. You got a monetized video. You got a video that looks attractive, so people are gonna click on it and watch it. When people are searching unicycling, your video is gonna pop up, and so you're gonna get good views. That's how you get good views. So the next thing is when it's monetized or whatever, you need to link it with an AdSense account, Google AdSense. And so so make an account. Google's a little it's not like super user friendly. It might be a little discouraging finding your way around Google AdSense, but like, just make your account. In YouTube settings, you'll be able to link it. I think you have a Google AdSense number, and so I think you've got to put that, if I recall correctly, into YouTube. So now your YouTube and Google are linked, and that's how you start collecting your money. So let's say you get your first 1,000 views, and like maybe you're getting 100 or 60 views a day on your unicycle. You might get a few clicks, like people clicking on the ads, and you might earn yourself $1 or $2 in your first week, which is kind of cool. I remember being so excited about that. So you go to your AdSense, and that's where you can watch your income grow. Now when you get to $25, Google will say, we need to confirm your bank account. We need to start the process because you're on your way to getting your first 100, and that's when they pay you, when you get to 100. So when you get to 25, you'll, I think you got to put in your address or whatever, and Google mails you a letter or mails you a thing, and sorry, if I recall correctly, you got to fill out your some information and whatever, and it's just it's connecting you and Google. So you got your YouTube account connected with Google, and then Google need to communicate with you to you know, to find out who to pay and whatever. So so anyways, when I hit $25, that's when they set up all my bank account stuff. You take your blank check information and you set that up. And then yeah, when I hit my first 100, it seemed to kind of like take a while to how do you describe it? Like I was at 100, but YouTube didn't think I was for like another month or whatever. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it just took like there's like a month delay. And then anyways, I got direct deposited 103 Canadian to my bank account, and that was just for honestly spending like maybe an hour or two on a few little videos that I was making. And so anyways, that encouraged me, and so I just started making more, and they're really not that great, but I'm just an amateur guy. And so yeah, they've just been getting views. I've been getting better at wording them, getting better at tagging them correctly, getting decent thumbnails. And so now within still under a year, I might hit the $300 mark, and that's just for setting up my camera, taking some time, 10-15 minutes to ramble about something, and hopefully help someone do something. And yeah, so so now I don't have to do anything. I can just stop what I'm doing, and my YouTube account is earning me almost $15 a week, which is not bad. You know, it's paying for my phone bill, or you know, a date with my wife every now and then, or whatever. Obviously, if you keep this up, this is how people earn an income, or earn a full-time income doing YouTube. So so I hope that makes sense. I'm not the best at explaining everything. I just do my best here. And if you have questions, just post something in the comments, and I'm always checking my accounts or whatever. If I'll respond within the day. So yeah, if you're confused on something, or if I'm missing something, maybe I'll do another video and explain it or whatever. But yeah, so I would be encouraged to see, you know, other people take initiative with this, and yeah, start earning your own money from YouTube and Google. It's free. It takes some time, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to pay out anything. It's just make some videos, click monetize now, and then it just goes into my account when it hits the $100 mark. So so yeah, guys, hopefully that makes sense. I want you to know that I'm not trying to gain anything. You know, there's no benefit to me. Obviously some views on my channel or whatever, but it's not asking anything of you. So so that's the cool thing. That's why I was excited to finally make this video on how to earn $100 on YouTube. So there you have it, guys. Subscribe to my channel. I might make more videos like this. I might have been thinking of helping wood carvers learn how to make a full-time business carving wood. I make a living carving spoons. So yeah, I want to share like that with you guys. So subscribe if you're interested. You'll see those videos when they come out. And yeah, so thanks for sticking around, and best of luck. If you have anything, just message me. There'll be my website link down below. Just send me an email. My email's on there. Add me on Facebook. Message me there. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, thanks guys, and have a great day.